All right, here's a little look at my setup. Got the OG machine right there. And then I got the MK3 up top. The reason why I got two keyboards because I still got my MacBook from 2009. It's still hooked up, still working, still functional. That's the Vault. See the MPC Live right there, Live 2, the iPad. I'm just gonna quickly just do a little review of how I use my iPad pretty much as a sound module. So right now I have Cubasis 3 loaded up. I have just a lead on here. And I have this iPad hooked up using a USB-C dongle. This is the iPad Air from like 2019, 2020, I believe. One of those years. It's not too old, but by today's standards, yeah. But still good. Does what it needs to do. Anyway, USB-C. Then I got the USB-A. Also, I haven't hooked up to a charger for power, of course. You want to do that. But yeah, I got this PreSonus Studio 26 USB. Had it for a while. The thing I like about this this particular audio interface is it has MIDI in the back. It's definitely useful. So the reason why I'm using this, because I want the MIDI DIN instead of, like, I don't want to use MIDI USB. MIDI DIN with the actual pins, it works a little bit faster. USB has more processing to do, if you understand anything about computers, computer science. Anyway, fast forward, we won't get too technical today. But yeah, I got my Yamaha MX6. Also got my M Audio. Right now it's turned off. But briefly, I got the M Audio using MIDI DIN, and that's hooked up to this M Audio ProFire 610 that has MIDI as well in the back. And that is hooked up to the MacBook 09. It's kind of confusing setup, but anyway, I'm gonna talk. So that MIDI ProFire, I got 8 outs of the back going to my PreSonus StudioLive 16. As you can see, every input is accounted for back there. All right, what else? So I got Logic Pro open right now. Like I said, I got Cubasis 3 on here. I got the MIDI in the back hooked up. So the MIDI on the back of the MPC, this MIDI in, that gray cable, is hooked up to the back of the Yamaha MX6 MIDI out. The reason why is because I want to be able to control whatever instrument or drums, for instance, whatever that's on the MPC, I can control the MPC from this keyboard. So if I got like a sound module or drums loaded up on here, I can use my keyboard instead of the pads, to make the sounds. And then also on the back, that black cable, because these two cables are together. This black cable is on the MIDI out of the MPC, and that is going to the MIDI in of this PreSonus 26. And remember, the PreSonus 26 is the audio interface for the iPad. So the reason why is because Cubasis 3 or whatever software you're using, Chord Gadget, whatever you're using on your iPad or tablet, I want to be able to control or play. So I got this lead. It's called Game Over lead. So now I can play. Playing with my left hand. Yeah, I'm playing, as you can see. It's coming out of here. And on the back of here, this audio is going out to the StudioLive 26. All right, you confused yet? Let's keep going. All right, then I'm able to also control the iPad audio with my drum machine, my MPC. The reason why is because, like I said, I got this MIDI out going to the input of that. And remember, this can control anything that's hooked up to the MPC. And these are the settings. I'm using the MIDI port A. So you got to go to your MIDI track on your MPC Live or whatever you're using. So that's pretty much it. Then the audio out. So real quick, also I have another audio interface, the Audient ID4, which is hooked up to the MPC. The reason why the converters on the MPC, they're okay, but this Audient is a little bit better. So you get a little better sound, and converters matter. If you know anything about converters, if you don't, that's cool. But that's pretty much it. If you want me to go into more details or, you know, make a beat or something, let me know in the comments. Just wanted to make a quick video, even though it's been like 6 minutes. I'm not going to edit this at all. Just going to be straight raw video. And I'll show you a little preview of the stool, of the lab, everything, the whole setup. I built all of the what do you call it? Sound panels, acoustic sound panels, Home Depot, Joanne Fabrics. Yeah, I put in work. This is my streaming computer over there, but that's it. But yeah, like I said, I can control the iPad. I can go here, add some drums, and everything is going into. So like I said, I got the PreSonus Studio Live. Everything is going to the input, either ADAT or just straight in to the input of my Apollo X4. And as you can see, I got console loaded up. My first channel is my vocal mic, which is this PreSonus PD70 right here. And then the second input is my bass station, but it's also my bass guitar, which I have hooked up to a DI box down there. And there's my bass station 2. It's turned off right now, but yeah, there's my basses and guitars and such. Got a little flute action in the back. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover on this quick video. I got 1,000 subscribers now, so I'm just trying to get my minutes up, my hours, my watch time. What else? Am I missing anything else I wanted to go over? Nah, I think that's it. So, yeah, if you want to use your iPad as a sound module, some of you may be questioning or asking, okay, how do you record everything? Like, get everything on time. So if I'm recording in Logic and I'm like controlling the keyboard, honestly, like as far as like quantizing, I'm not really gonna quantize. I'm just gonna play it in live. Drums specifically, I may record a pattern on here, but I like to punch in my drums, live, get that live real player feeling. But sometimes if I want something quantized, depending on the genre, if I'm making trap, rap, gospel, classical, jazz, whatever the genre is, whatever type of music that I'm making, then I may like just go ahead and program the beat and record it in so it is quantized. But for the most part, if I'm recording drums in or just anything in, I'm just gonna go in with no quantize, going raw, and just hit record on my DAW and just record. Recording it in right the first time or the second time, however many takes it takes you. That's it. Holler, Lakers in 5. Lakers in